Here's a detailed review of the anticipated 2026 Toyota Tacoma-based camper motorhome concept, drawing from available spec sheets and concept builds such as the Tacozilla, to give you an informed overview of what this vehicle promises, where it may fall short, and how it might fit into a travel lifestyle. One of the strongest points of this 2026 Tacoma camper conversion is its foundation. The latest generation Tacoma pickup brings a well-engineered chassis, strong reputation for reliability and off-road readiness. The standard Tacoma now offers a turbocharged 2.4L four-cylinder or a hybrid, I-Force Max, powertrain capable of approximately 326 horsepower and 465 pound-feet of torque. When you build a camper on that platform, you inherit a proven truck that can tow, haul, and traverse rough terrain, which is a big plus if you're planning remote adventures rather than just highway cruising. In the camper configuration, the design appears to aim for a compact but fully functional living space. For example, the Tacozilla build includes a full kitchen, stove and sink, wet bathroom with shower, teak flooring, and pop-up skylight for headroom. That means you don't have to sacrifice everyday home comforts entirely even while being mobile. For overlanding or weekend escapes, having a built-in bathroom and kitchen is a real differentiator versus simpler truck campers or pop-ups. On the technology and convenience front, because the base Tacoma gets upgrades like a 14-inch touchscreen, wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and a modern safety suite Toyota Safety Sense 3.0, the camper version benefits as well. The interior layout in some spec sheets for the camper suggests solar panels, auxiliary batteries, roof-mounted systems and self-sufficiency for short off-grid stays. So if you're aiming for a mobile base camp rather than plug into campground utilities every night, it has potential. But there are trade-offs, and space is one of the biggest. A truck-based camper inevitably has less living volume than a full-size motorhome or large Class C van conversion. Some spec sheets estimate sleeping capacity for up to 4 in the camper version, but the overall interior size and storage may feel tight for longer stays or bigger groups. Especially if you're used to standing up freely, unpacked wardrobes and large lounging areas, the more compact format will require trade-off choices: less space, more movement, more planning. Another consideration is payload and towing capacity. The 2026 Tacoma in its standard form lists a maximum payload around 1,700 pounds and towing up to around 6,500 pounds when properly equipped. But once you factor in the camper unit itself, which adds weight over the pickup bed, plus water tanks, gear, passengers, and supplies, the usable margin shrinks. Some users on forums caution about treating Tacomas as full-time heavy-duty camper hosts. In the end, you either need to buy the truck for the camper you want or the camper for the truck you have. So you'll need to plan carefully, maybe reduce gear, optimize weight, and pay attention to distribution to avoid overtaxing the system. Fuel economy is improved in the base truck thanks to hybrid options, yet in camper duty the real-world numbers will drop because of extra mass and aerodynamic drag from the camper shell. For example, one spec sheet estimates approximately 20 to 24 mpg for the hybrid variant in the camper conversion scenario. That's decent compared to large RVs, but still a notable factor if you do a lot of highway miles or remote traveling. Driving comfort and maneuverability are strong points compared to larger RVs. A smaller footprint truck camper rig means better off-road capability, easier parking or trail access, and more flexibility. The off-road enhancements in the concept, e.g., lift, all-terrain tires, snorkel, skid plates, show that this rig is seriously aimed at bigger adventures. If you stray off the beaten path, this is a meaningful advantage. However, in more urban or daily driver contexts, its size and specialized build might be less convenient. A camper shell raises height, may limit garage access, make city parking tougher, and reduce the agility you'd have with a standard truck. Some spec summaries also warn that customizing and maintaining such a build may cost more and have fewer service options than mainstream SUVs. Speaking of maintenance, while Toyota has good global service availability, the camper conversion may add complexity, e.g., house battery systems, plumbing, ventilation, that standard dealerships may treat differently. Value is another mixed point. Because this is a niche build, truck plus camper conversion with hybrid, off-grid features, the initial purchase price is likely higher than a standard Tacoma or a simple truck camper. Some speculative pricing puts it in the $95,000 plus range for fully equipped versions. Whether that cost makes sense depends on how much you'll use the rig, how long you'll keep it, and how it suits your travel style. In conclusion, if you're someone who values off-grid adventure, wants a rugged yet modern mobile home, favors mobility over super-size living, then the 2026 Tacoma Camper build is a compelling option. It blends Toyota reliability, modern tech, and overlanding capability into a single package. But if your priorities are maximum interior space, full-time living, or heavy-duty towing and payload, you might find the compromises, space, height, price, worth weighing against alternatives. If you like, I can dig into detailed competitor comparisons, truck campers versus van conversions versus full-size motorhomes, to see how this stack up.